Hi guys, this is a redirect to my reaction to Breaking Bad Season 1 Episode 3. Another great but intense episode. Wow, I did not see it like that I was gonna turn out like that at the end. But that was a nice surprise. So what happened was that Walter still needed to go through the plan to kill Crazy 8. Crazy 8 has been imprisoned in the basement, and Walter throughout this episode has been in a dilemma about whether he should kill him or not, because obviously there's like really big morality issues here. Like, you don't want to kill, even though he's not entirely innocent, you don't want to kill another human. Like, you know, there's more moral implications here, you know, and they've already done a lot of bad, both Walter and Jesse, but before that they had to actually clean up all of that bloody mess, the blood and the guts that you know, because basically Emilio's guts and the guns with it, they all fell from the ceiling because Jesse, the absolute fucking idiot, used the bathtub to dissolve Emilio's body in. He was not supposed to use the bathtub. He was specifically instructed to use, I believe it was a plastic container instead, not a ceramic tub. But he used a ceramic tub, and so Emilio's body, that they literally had to clean up the whole, well, not the whole house, but that area, that all of the blood and guts. Like, it was so sickening to watch that scene. It was just disgusting, absolutely disgusting. It just reminds me of that gut scene in The Walking Dead episode 2, where that scene was actually even worse than this one actually. But still, like, it's just gross. So after that, Walter was in a dilemma. Crazy 8, like, he wanted to get to know Crazy, and he was actually feeding Crazy 8 because he was getting hungry. And they had like a nice chat, and everything seemed fine, but inwardly, Crazy 8 was actually trying to trick Walter by saying that if you let me go, I promise I won't tell anyone about your meth business. I promise I won't tell the police or anyone about all the shit that happened. Crazy, he was just like, he's trying to play nice, pretending to be nice, just so that Walter could release him. But also, like, it's sort of like, yeah, it's just like telling him like, oh, you don't have the guts to kill me and stuff like that. And I'm just like, do you not value your own life? Like, jeez, like, these criminals, I don't understand. Like, he could have really just been set free, and that's what Walter was actually planning to do in the end. He actually made the right choice in the end to just set this guy free. I mean, there is the possibility that he's going to tell someone about their meth business, but, you know, I don't want Walter to be the one to kill people, you know, because then I'm just like, what kind of protagonist is this? I mean, he's already an anti-hero, but I don't want him to be more morally ambiguous, if you get me. Anyway, so Crazy 8, so basically, Walter's condition is just getting worse and worse. His lung cancer condition is making him cough like hell, and there was one point where he was actually going to give a sandwich to Crazy 8. But as he was going down the stairs, he coughed so much that he actually collapsed. So it was then that Crazy 8 actually took a piece of the plate to use as a self-defense weapon, to try to kill Walter with it. And then as he picked up all those plate pieces, because obviously if you're going to collapse, you're going to drop the plate as well, so the plate broke when it went to the ground. So he put all those plate pieces in the bin, and then he was like, then he took out all of those pieces from the bin, and then you realize that a piece is actually missing, and it was then that I was like, oh no, did Crazy 8 actually take a piece of the plate? I wasn't entirely sure. I was actually really confused, but that thought did come to mind. I wasn't entirely sure. It was confirmed though that when Walter was getting the key to unlock Crazy Eight's head restraint, that actually whilst he was doing that, Crazy Eight was actually trying to take out the plate piece from his pocket, and it was then that Walter knew that actually you're trying to trick me, fuck you. So he restrained, like he choked Crazy 8 to death. He literally choked Crazy 8 to death, but only for self-defense. It's because Crazy 8 was actually planning to use a piece of the plate against Walter, and it's just so sad and fucked up to do that. Like he really wanted to let you off. Like, I mean, I understand like he did some bad to you, but like, bruh, like he was about to set you free. You could have actually survived, man. Like, oh my days. But no, you just had to trick him, didn't you? You just had to trick him. So yeah, and Skyler, poor woman, like she's so suspicious of Walter. She's really unhappy with him. And in the end, Walter was gonna tell her something. So I guess it's a lung cancer news that he's finally going to reveal to her. I don't think he's gonna mention the actual meth business. Maybe he will, but I don't think he would have the guts to do that. But whatever. So yeah, that left that cliffhanger. But anyway, so it was a nice surprise, a nice plot twist. I mean, to see it come like that, because at least I respect Walter at least a bit more. Because in the last episode, I was just like, what are you doing? I mean, still, it's such a messy thing to do, like create your own meth business when meth is very much illegal, and just bad for you. But like, to see the morality in Walter, like he was really hesitant to kill Crazy 8, and Jesse was just like pushing him to just do it, and in the end, Crazy 8 just basically pushed him basically to do that. So it's not really Walter's entire fault. So yeah. At least it was done in self-defense rather than killing him in cold blood. That's just the thing that I'm happy about, that it wasn't done in cold blood. But anyway, what do you think of this episode? Let me know, and stay tuned for more.